I'm doing all 6 weeks, all 3 stages of each week in 6 days. Hey there, welcome to another Two-Wheeled Wednesdays. Well, winter on the southern Oregon coast is pretty mild compared to the rest of the northern hemisphere. It's still cold, windy, and wet enough to make riding your bike outside pretty miserable. So this time of year, I, like many other cyclists, turn to riding indoors. Now, riding on an indoor trainer can get pretty boring, but luckily, over the past few years, there have been a few apps, programs developed to make it more entertaining. The most popular of these indoor platforms by far is Zwift. Zwift puts on several different events throughout the year, but the biggest of those is the Tour de Zwift, where every week for 6 weeks, there's a different group ride through the virtual worlds of Zwift. Kind of like the Tour de France. There are different stages. There are 3 different rides each week, a long, a medium, and a short ride. So 18 different rides in total. After 6 weeks, there's the makeup week. So if you missed a ride or a stage when it first came out, you have a chance to ride it again. Well, I didn't do any of them during the first 6 weeks. I'm doing all 6 weeks, all 3 stages of each week in 6 days, starting today. Today is stage 1, and it starts in 25 seconds. Here we go. Come on along, and we'll delve deep into the virtual world or worlds of Zwift. Ready? Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5. You know the rest. All right, and there we go. There's stage 1. Now it's on to stage number 2 of the day, or ride number 2, stage 1, the medium. We'll see you there in a second. All right, that was the end of the second run for today. That was the medium ride. Next up is the short ride, which is considerably shorter with a lot less climbing. All right, we'll see you on the next one. All right, well, time for the third of 3 for the day, the short ride of stage 1. Okay, 20 something seconds. We got 163 people It's time to ride. Someone figured out how to do the mass ride-on thing. Pretty funny. Okay, gotta stay with the group. Here we go. Okay, that's 3. Tomorrow's stage 2. And it's called Rolling Heights. Sounds like there's going to be some climbing. We'll see you then. All right, good morning. It's day 2 of Makeup Week, so it's time for stage 2 of the Tour de Zwift. Zwift calls this stage Rolling Heights and describes it as hilly. It's going to be a long day in the saddle. So my mantra, my strategy for today is smooth, steady, sustainable. At least that's the hope for today. I just don't like getting past. And I like keeping up with the group. But we'll see. Okay, here we go. Okay, coming up to the finish. All right, all right, all right, there we go. Okay, that's 1 for the day. Time to get a little snack and get ready for the next ride. We'll see you then. Okay, well, here we are. We're ready for the second one of the day. That first one was a good effort to start off the day. And this is a medium length ride, the standard route as Zwift calls it, for stage 2. Boom. All right. Okay. Well, that's 2 for the day. That was a good workout. Time for some lunch and a little stretching, and then the last ride of the day. Okay. We'll catch you in a little bit. Okay. 2 down, 1 more for the day. I don't know if I got enough battery on my microphone for the rest of the day, but we'll find out. Okay, here we go. I want to start out a little faster today so I can stay with the group.
Right on. Right on.
Okay, just about a mile to go. My cameras and microphones both decided to quit, so I'm recording this off my phone, and I hope it doesn't pick up too much noise from the fans. All right. Made it. That's 3. 3 down. 2 days down. 4 days to go. Yep. That's it for today. Time to do some recharging. Cameras, microphones, and meat. All right. Good morning. It's a beautiful day for riding indoors. And today we're taking on stage 3 of the Tour de Zwift. Today's stage is named Cruise Control. Zwift describes it as a smooth, steady ride where you can crank up the pace and settle into a rhythm and simply enjoy the thrill of a fast-flowing route. Again, I'm going to try and stay in zone 2, keep my heart rate and my power levels down a little bit. At that pace, it should take me about an hour and a half for me to finish. And here we go. All right, just about half a mile left. And yeah, that looks like the finish right up there. And there we go. Time for a little break, and we'll see you for the second ride. All right, so it's on to ride number 2 for the day. Okay, 10 seconds, here we go. Okay, just about 3/4 of a mile left. And here we go, up to the finish. All right. Time for lunch, and get ready for ride number 3. Okay. All right. Well, time for the third of 3 today. The short ride for stage 3. Okay, here we go.
Right on.
Ride on. Here we go.
Right on.
Okay, so we're coming up to about half a mile left, and never really did find a group to hang with, but it's been fun. All right, well, that's that. That's 3 out of 3 for stage 3. Tomorrow is a climbing day, probably the hardest day out of the 6 stages. Okay, we'll catch you tomorrow. All right, well, welcome back for stage 4 of the Tour de Zwift. Today is the climbing day. Zwift calls it the Summit Seeker stage, and it's going to be tough. Since today is a day of climbing, I got my KOM hat, my King of the Mountains hat, and you know, I'm all in red and white. I'm ready for it. You got to look the part. Even if you don't feel it, even if you're definitely not it, you got to look the part. And here we go. And we're off. Okay, almost there. This has been hard. That looks like the finish banner right up there. Okay, I got about an hour before the next ride. All in all, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I watched some YouTube videos on this ride yesterday before I went to bed, and I had nightmares. It's good to confront your dreams, you know? All right, we'll see you on the next one. All right, here we go. Here we go for the second of today's rides, another climbing route. Hopefully it won't be as steep. That last one, those, 10 minutes at 15% grade was just rough. Okay, here we go. I think McLean pipped me on the line. All right. Well, that was a calorie burner. Another calorie burner. Okay, I got about an hour and a half before the last ride of the day is scheduled to start. We'll see you then. Okay, now for the last of the climbing routes, the final ride for stage 4. And to be honest, I'm really not that sad to be done with stage 4. Okay, here we go. Onward, and definitely upward.
Right on.
All right, just a few hundred more feet to the finish. And we'll have completed stage 4. All right, did it. All right, time to wind down and do it again tomorrow. And we'll see you then. Hey there, welcome to day 5, stage 5 of the Tour de Zwift. Yesterday was a climbing day, and man, I can feel it this morning. But today is going to be much flatter. They're going to be longer rides, but way less climbing. Zwift calls stage 5 Loop the Loop, with 3 rides around different circuits in different cities in the Zwift worlds.
Right on.
Right on. Yeah, same to you. And since these are all the rides today are set in cities, I'm in my urban cyclist kit. You know, black is fast. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom. There's about 60 of us, I think, in this route today, or in this ride today. And I don't care if I come in dead last. I just want to finish. Ah, wow. All right, that was good. That last mile, that climb up to the finish, man, that was a thigh burner. I can really feel yesterday's climbing. Okay, time to grab a quick snack and get ready for ride number 2. See you then. All right. I still got some snacks in my teeth. Time for the standard ride, the medium ride. of stage 5. I'll try and keep my ego in check and again be smooth, steady, and sustainable. All right, 2, 1, here we go. All right, just about 3/10 of a mile, about a quarter of a mile left. And looking at the chart, it's time to climb. Our little group is getting shattered. All right, that was fun. That little kicker at the end. Why do they do that? Oh well. Okay, that's 2 for the day. Time now for some lunch. And these days and these efforts are starting to add up. Okay, I'll see you for ride number 3. Well, one more for today to finish out stage 5. All right, here we go, 10 seconds. And away we go. And here we are. Well, that was a calorie burner for sure. I burned some calories today. I've been burning some calories this week. So, it's time for dinner. I'll see you in the morning for stage 6. The final day of the 2025 Tour de Zwift. And welcome to day 6 of 6 to close out the 2025 Tour de Zwift. It's been a challenge, but the finish line is in sight. Just 3 more rides to go. Today is the Endurance Quest stage, the longest rides of the week. And I have to admit, after 5 days of Zwifting all day for 5 days, I'm feeling a bit fatigued. So I'm just going to take it easy and enjoy the scenery. Okay, 10 seconds. 8, 6, 3.5. Here we go. Okay. Just a couple hundred yards left, a couple hundred meters. I don't feel like sprinting. Nope, today's an endurance ride. All right, made it. Okay, it was a long one, but it was pretty cool. I liked it. I don't have much time before the second ride of the day starts. Just enough to grab a little snack, refill my sippy cups, give the dogs a biscuit, yeah, and get ready to roll again. Whew. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. All right, well, here we go. The last of the medium length rides of the 2025 Tour de Zwift. Here we go. See if I can stay with the group for a little while first. All right, there's the finish line right up there. But only one more. I think I'll make it. The guy pipped me right on the line. That's funny. Okay, I've got about an hour and 40 minutes before the next ride. We'll see you in a little bit for that last ride. All right, well, here we are. The final ride, the short ride of stage 6. Finishing this will mean that I completed the Tour de Zwift Ultimate Challenge. I get a cool jersey to wear from now on Zwift. Jersey and shorts and socks and a beanie. It's actually a nice little trophy. It's been fun, definitely a workout. But you know, all in all, I'm feeling surprisingly good considering that over the past 5 days I've put in 20 hours on this thing and burned more than 9,000 calories. So I think I'm gonna make it. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, a couple hundred yards left, and that's it. All right, done. That was hard. Well, that's that. All 3 rides of each of the 6 Tour de Zwift stages in 6 consecutive days. It's been a challenge, but it's been fun. And thank you. Thanks for coming along. If you made it this way, if you made it this far, we've all finished together. Thanks for coming along with me on my week of Zwift. I hope you enjoyed the rides. And you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you ride indoors or outdoors. If you ride outdoors on a day like today, you're a braver man than me, or woman. And it doesn't matter whether you push yourself on seemingly stupid challenges like this one, or if you just go for a spin once in a while. It's all good. It's all good. And you know why? You know why. Because life is twice as good on two wheels. And we'll catch you in the next one.